how to divide mixed number. You remember yesterday we talked about mixed number, and I think the way that we talked about how to find the answer for this division very hard for you to use a model to find the division. Hello everyone, hello girls. So today we will learn an easy way. As we said in fraction, all the time the algebraic way, it will be an easiest way. So if I want to divide mixed number, let's start with the first example. The first example on page 190. How to divide 9 and 1/3 divided on 1 and 1/6. Okay, first thing, if I want to estimate the answer, girls, so the estimation will be what? You remember I told you to estimate the answer you have to round the numbers. If I have a mixed number, that means I have to round, or my issue here is the fraction. So I want to round the fraction. Look, 1/3, it's close to 0 or to 1, to the nearest whole. If I want to round it into the nearest whole, okay, so this is 1 and this is 0. Here my issue is the fraction. Okay, you can hear me now clearly? Now 1/3 will be right here. I think 1/3 will be right here on number line or benchmark. So it's close to 0 or 1. I think it's close to 0. Into the nearest whole, it's close to 0. So if I want to round 9 and 1/3, it will be 9. Okay, also 1 and 1/6. 1/6 will be right here. Also, if I want to round it into the nearest whole, it's close to 0 or close to 1. I think it's close to 0. So 1 and 1/6, I can round it into the nearest whole and it will be 1. So 9 divided 1 equals what? Equals 9. Okay, so this is the estimate. Now you know that the most important thing is to find the exact number. Okay, the exact answer. So to find the exact answer, he told me that you can write a mixed number as a fraction. Okay, how I will write it as a fraction? You remember the strategy that you told me. You have to multiply the whole number with denominator and add the answer for numerator. Let's do it. 9 multiply 3 equals what? Equals 27. Plus 1 equals 28. So I will write 28 over what? The denominator is 3. Okay, so 28 divide or over 3. This is the fraction that represent 9 and 1/3. Also, if I want to write 1 and 1/6 as a fraction, not as a mixed number, I will multiply the whole number with denominator and add the answer for numerator. Okay, so let's write it. 1 multiply 6 equals 6, plus 1 equals 7. So it will be 7 and over 6. Why I want to do this? Why? Because I know how to divide fractions. I know. You remember I told you to divide two fractions. You can convert from division to multiplication by using multiplicative inverse, right? So I can convert from division to multiplication as we learned in fraction, and this fraction or the divisor will be the opposite. That means it will be 6 over 7, and the dividend will be the same. Okay? Okay? So that's why I will write the mixed number as a fraction, because I know how to divide fractions. It's easy for me. So I will write the mixed number as a fraction, multiply the whole number with the denominator, and add the answer for the numerator, and write it in the numerator, then the denominator will be the same. So now I will multiply 28 over 3 with 6 over 7. Let's find the answer. First thing, can I simplify the multiplication before find the answer? Before finding the answer, can I find the multiplication? Yes, I can. Look, 28 and 7 has the same or have the same greatest common factor. What is the greatest common factor for both numbers? I think both numbers are, or both numbers able to divide on 7. So 28 divided 7 equals 4, and 7 divided 7 equals 1. Also, what about the 6 and 3? There is a greatest common factor between them. What is the greatest common factor? The greatest common factor is 3. Both numbers are able to divide it on 3. Thank you, Jenna. So 6 divided 3 equals 2. 3 divided 3 equals 1. Now I will find the multiplication. Okay. Now 4 multiply 2 equals 8. 1 multiply 1 equals 1. So the answer is 8 over 1. But 8 over 1 means 8 divided 1. You know the fraction bar means division. So 8 divided 1 equals what? Equals 8. Okay? So this is the final answer. Okay? Any question, girls? Any question about this? I think very easy. Very easy. The same strategy for fraction, but the first step is the difference. The difference is how to write the fraction or the mixed number as a fraction. Now, if you finish, please, let's move to the next exercise. Okay, I will erase those numbers. So I have here 2 exercises. Okay. 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 Now exercise A, 2 and 1 over 3 divided on 1 over 6. Okay. Now, girls, first thing he told me that to estimate, then write the quotient in the simplest form. Okay. So I will not estimate because I estimate many times. Okay. Many exercises. So I will not estimate here. The most important thing is how to find the quotient in what? In simplest form. Okay. So how I will do it? Let's choose Lena to help me. Lena. Yes. If I want to write 2 and 1 over 3 as a fraction, what I have to do?
We will multiply 2 by 3.
Yes.
It will be 6. Then plus 1 will be 7.
Very good. So 2 multiply 3 and add the answer for 1. So 2 multiply 3, it will be what?
6.
And plus 1 equals 7. So the fraction will be 7 over 3. So I will divide this fraction on 1 over 6. Very easy. Now let's do it. There is any greatest common factor between the numbers, Lena?
If we do the inverse, it will be 3 and 6.
Oh, before, I'm sorry about that. So thank you, Lena. So I have to convert from division to multiplication. So first I have to put the inverse or opposite the divisor. 1 over 6, it will be 6 over 1. Thank you, Lena. And 7 over 3. Now let's simplify the fractions. Yes, Lena?
6 and 3. The greatest common factor is 2.
It is
I mean 6, yes.
the greatest common factor is what? Is 3. Very good.
Yes.
So 6 divided 3 equals 2, as you said, and 3 divided 3 equals
1.
very good. Now 7 multiply 2.
14.
Very good. 1 multiply 1.
1.
14 over 1 equals what?
14.
14. Yes, thank you so much, Lena. So this is how I will find the answer by using multiplication. Okay, I think this way easy or easier than the model, right? I want you to tell me which way or which method you prefer. You prefer the model or the algebraic method? Okay, let's do number or exercise B. 5 and 3 over 4 divided on 3 and over 8. Yes, Yusra? All of you will answer, inshallah. 5 and 3 over 4. Could you please help me to write it as a fraction? It will be what?
5 multiply 4 plus
3. 5 multiply 4.
plus 3.
5 multiply 4 equals what?
30 plus 3 is 23.
Very good. 23 over 4.
4.
Thank you. Divided on?
Divided on 3 over 8.
Very good. Thank you. So now I will convert from the division to multiplication, right, Yusra?
Yes.
It will be what? 23.
The 20.
Yes. 23 over 4.
The 23 we can't. So the 4 is going to be 2.
Just 1 minute. Here I want to convert from the division to multiplication. So the divisor will be what?
3 over 8.
Again? Look, from division.
3 from division to multiplication.
So the divisor will be the opposite. It will be what?
8 over 3.
Very good. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much, Yusra. Now let's continue with yes, Jenna. Could you please help me to simplify the numbers before multiplying?
Yes.
Yes. Give me the greatest common factor.
8 and 4 are with 2. The greatest common factor is 2.
You mean the greatest common factor is 4 and the answer is 2. Okay, so this 8 able to divide it on 4. 8 divided 4 equals what? Equals 2. And 4 divided 4 equals what?
1.
Thank you, very good. Now, there is any greatest common factor between 23 and 3?
No.
No. So I want to multiply 23 with 2. 23 multiply 2 equals what? Let's try 2 multiply 3 equals
6.
2 multiply 2 equals
4.
very good. Now 1 multiply 3.
3.
Very good. Thank you so much, Jenna. Thank you. Girls, before we finished, look, 46. 46 is the greatest, is the simplest form for the quotient. No, it's not. It's not the simplest form. Because look, when the number or the denominator or the numerator, I'm sorry, greater than denominator, that's mean I can write the number as a mixed number. I can write the fraction as a mixed number. Okay? So it will be what? Let's see. I have to break this fraction. I want you to focus with me. I have to break this fraction into two fractions. 46 over 3. I have to break down this fraction into two fractions. The first one and the second one. So I'll write it as two fractions, adding for two fractions. Okay, so I will break down the numerator. The first one, I have to write the greatest number able to divide on 3. The greatest number able to divide on 3. So the greatest number from 46 able to divide on 3 is 45. Okay, so I will take from 46 the greatest number able to divide on 3. 45 able to divide on 3. What's the number left from 46? The number left from 46 is what? Is 1. Thank you, girls. That's correct. So the number left from 46 is 1. Okay? So now, look, 45 over 3. 45 divided 3 equals what? If you divide 45 like this on 3, yes, thank you, Tolene. Your answer is correct. The answer will be 15. Try to divide 45 on 3. The answer will be 15. So this answer will be 15 plus 1 over 3. If I want to write it as mixed number as we learned, it will be 15 and 1 over 3. This is the simplest form for the answer. Okay? I will repeat it again. 46 over 3. If I want to write it as or in the simplest form, I have to break the numerator into the greatest number. I will take from numerator the greatest number able to divide on denominator. So the denominator is 3. So what is the greatest number from 46 able to divide on 3? 45. I will take it from 46 because it's this number able to divide on 3. What's the number left from 46? The number left 1. So I will write this fraction 46 over 3 as addition for two fractions, 45 over 3 plus 1 over 3. Why I will do that? Because I want to write this number in the simplest form. 45 divided 3. If you try to divide this number on 3, it will be 15. And 1 over 3 will be the same. So 15 plus 1 over 3 is a mixed number. I will write it as a mixed number, 15 and 1 over 3. Okay? Now we will repeat the same idea in another question. So let's move to number or not number, this is an example on page 120. Okay, So I want to find the answer for 3 and 1 over 3 divided on 4. Okay, you finish this side, girls. This example, you finish it. If you finished, please tell me on the chat to erase it. Okay, thank you, girls. Now I want to find the answer for this division. 3 and 1 over 3 divided on 4. Yes, let's see. Selma, yes, Selma, could you please help me to
Yes, teacher.
write, yes, dear, to write this mixed number as a fraction? 3 and 1 over 3.
Yes, we will, first thing we will multiply 3 by 3.
Yes, and add it.
Then it will be 9. Then add it by 1.
So it will be
10.
excellent. 10 over 3. Now, if I want to write the 4 as a fraction, it will be what?
4 over 1.
Excellent. So it will be 4 over 1. Because the denominator right here, there is no denominator. This is a whole number. So I can write a whole number as a fraction. Thank you so much, Selma. Let's continue with Jenna. Yes, Jenna, open your mic. And I want to convert from the division into fraction. Yes, dear. So what I have to do here?
Multiply.
Yes, I have to convert from division to multiplication. The divisor will be what?
10 over 3.
The divisor. 4 over 1, it will be what?
1 over 4.
1 over 4. Thank you so much, Jenna. That's correct. So let's continue with Farah. Yes, Farah, could you please help me to multiply
Yes,
the numbers? Yes, dear. And find the simplest form. Yes. There is any greatest common factor between the numbers, Farah?
Yes, 10 and 4.
Excellent. What is the greatest common factor?
It's 2.
Very good. Now 10 divided 2 equals what?
5.
4 divided 2 equals what?
2.
Now let's find the answer. 5 multiply 1 equals what?
5.
Very good. 3 multiply 2 equals what?
6.
Very good. Thank you so much, Farah. So this is the answer, 5 over 6. Of course, the answer in the simplest form. Because look, 5 over 6, there is no common factor between the numerator and denominator, and also the numerator or the 5 here less than 6, sorry, numerator less than denominator. So, and there is no greatest common factor between numerator and denominator, so the fraction or the quotient in the simplest form. Now he told me that you have to check your answer. So in division, how I will check my answer is correct or not? You know that to check the division you have to use the inverse operation for division. The inverse operation for division is what? Is multiplication. So I will use the inverse operation to find the answer to check if my answer or my quotient is correct or not. So to check your answer you have to multiply the quotient with the divisor, as we learned. So I will multiply the quotient, which is here 5 over 6, with the what? With the divisor. So if the answer equals the dividend, that's mean my answer is correct. If it's not, so that's mean my answer is not correct or the quotient is not correct. So if I want to multiply, let's find the multiplication. Yes, Lamar. Open your mic. First thing, I want to write this 4 as a fraction. It will be what?
4 over 1.
Very good. 4 over 1. I want to multiply the numbers. First thing, can you simplify the any two numbers with the greatest common factor?
Yes.
What's
6 and
very good?
6 and 4 can be divided by 2.
Very good. So 6 divided 2 equals what?
3.
Very good. 4 divided 2 equals what?
2.
Very good. Now let's find the answer. 5 multiplied 2,
10.
10.
10 over 3.
3 multiply 1 equals 3. Very easy. So thank you so much, Lamar. Girls, now the answer for this multiplication is 10 over 3. Could you tell me 10 over 3 is the same dividend? I don't know actually, because the answer here is a fraction and the dividend is a mixed number. So I have to write it as a mixed number. I have to write 10 over 3 as a mixed number. And you know how to write a fraction as a mixed number, because numerator greater than denominator. So to write it as mixed number, I have to break this number into two fractions with the same denominator, and you have to break down the numerator. So 10, I have to break this 10 into two numbers. I have to choose the first number. The first number must be the greatest number able to divide on 3 from 10. What is the greatest number? I can take it from 10, able to divide on 3. Excellent, Farah, your answer is correct. It's 9. So I can take 9 from the 10 and 9 able to divide on 3. Now, after you take 9, what's the number left from the 10? It's 1. So 9 over 3 equals what? 9 divided 3 equals 3 plus 1 over 3. So look, the number as a mixed number, it will be 3 and 1 over 3. That's mean my answer is correct. And the quotient is correct. So in division, you can be sure your answer is correct or not. You will know after you finishing. Okay? So if you finish, please, girls, can you type 1 in the chat? Okay, thank you so much. Now let's continue and solve the first exercise on page 121. I will erase only this side and I will leave this side for you if you didn't finish. Now the first exercise on page 121, he told me that you have to estimate the answer, then find the division. First thing, I will estimate the answer for you. Okay, so according to the not number line, the benchmark like this. Okay, so I will use benchmark to here to find the nearest whole to this fraction. So 1 over 3, if I want to round it, my issue here in this mixed number is the fraction. So if I want to round the fraction here, 1 over 3, it will be right here, 1 over 3. 1 over 3, it's close to 0 or 1. Of course, it's close to 0, right? So this 1 will be erased and the number will be 4 only, if I want to round it into the nearest whole. Now, 3 over 4, it will be right here. This is 3 over 4. It's close to 1 or close to 0. Of course, it's close to 1, right? So the number will be 1. Now 4 divided 1 equals what? Equals 4, right? This is the estimate. Now I want to divide the mixed number 4 and 1 over 3 on 3 over 4. Let's choose a girl to help me. Okay. Yes, Arwa, could you please open your mic? Arwa? Arwa, could you please open your mic? Okay, I think you have a problem with your mic. I will choose another girl. Okay. Who didn't answer? Tolene, you answered or not? Okay, let's choose Tolene. Yes, Tolene, you answered or not, Tolene?
No. I
No?
didn't answer.
Okay. Now I want you to write 4 and 1 over 3 as a fraction. It will be what?
4 over 3.
4 multiply 3
4 multiply 3
equals
is equal to 12.
plus 1.
13.
Excellent. So it will be 13 over 3 divided 3 over 4. Yes. Now I want to convert from the division to the multiplication. So what I have to do with the divisor, Tolene?
Yes, what, teacher?
Again, I want to convert from the division to multiplication. So what I have to do with the divisor?
It will change to multiplication.
Yes, 3 over 4, it will be what?
4 over 3.
Excellent. It will be 4 over 3. Okay, thank you so much. Now, after that, I will multiply. There is any greatest common factor between the numbers, Tolene?
Yes, teacher. 4 and 3.
There is any greatest common factor between 4 and 3?
No.
No. So, I will multiply 13 with 4. It will be what? Let's try here. It's easy for me. 13 multiply 4. 4 multiply 3 equals what?
Is equal to 12.
Very good. So I will put 2 here and 1 above the tens. 4 multiply 1 equals 4. Plus 1 equals?
Equal 52.
Very good. So the numerator will be 52. 3 multiply 3.
1.
3 multiply 3, not divide. 3 multiply.
9.
Very good. 9. Now, thank you so much, Tolene. The last step, girls, I want you to write the number in the simplest form. So numerator greater than denominator. So that's mean I can write it as a mixed number. So I will erase this, girls. Okay, I will erase this side to explain it for you. I can choose from 52 or break 52 over 9 into two fractions. The denominator for these two fractions will be 9. So I will break this number and take from 52 the greatest number able to divide on 9. What is the greatest number able to divide on 9? I think not 50, not 51. It will be what? It will be 45, right? So I will take from 52 45, because 45 able to divide on 9. What's the number left from 52 after taking the 45? The number left in the 52, it will be 6, not 6, no, it will be 7. Not 6, Lena, it will be 7. So 54 divided 9 equals 5. And 7 over 9, it will be the same. So the mixed number will be 5 and 7 over 9. Okay, girls? So this is our lesson. We will stop here and we will continue tomorrow. Okay? Okay, why you are asking about my voice? I can hear you clearly, actually. Now, girls, this is our lesson today. We will continue the lesson tomorrow. So thank you so